If you want to know about the free eviction process, go to the video before this one. Now, side note, uh, this video is going to be about what to do and how to save your business. Some of the things that you can do to save your junk removal business from this slow economy. I talked about this last night in our webinar video. So every Tuesday night, we have over 20 companies that we get together and we FaceTime each other. Not FaceTime, we Google Meet each other. And we talk about junk removal. It's entrepreneurs. We are normal owners of junk removal companies, and we talk about junk removal. And last night we brought up this good topic. It was one of the best topics we've had in a long time. But it was about what to do during this slow economy, how to save this slow economy, how to save your business during this slow economy, okay? Man, these sprinklers are going wild. Boy, okay, so let's talk about, and I think Indio, you were there last night, so you probably heard this video. We're just gonna talk about some of the major points, right? Because I get, here's the thing about it. When the economy is bad, you cannot phantom the amount of messages, emails, phone calls that I get from companies across the United States reaching out for me and asking for advice. And they were never asking for advice when their business was doing so good. They were never asking for advice. No way. Now that their business is hurting and the economy is slow, now they're asking for advice, right? So let's talk about that really fast. What are some things that you can do for your business to keep it afloat during this recession? I'm gonna call it recession. During this economy. What are some of the things you can do? We'll talk about that right now. All right, so here we go. You see how I did that? I switched the camera. Okay, don't worry. All right, guys, so here's one thing that you can do to your junk removal business. Stop spending money. Yes, stop investing your money in your business. Keep your money, sustain your money. And what I mean is, like, let's say you go do a $5,000 job, right? And your truck needs an oil change, or your truck needs tires, but those tires will still last for a few months. Keep them like that. Do not go and purchase anything that you've been wanting to purchase for a long time. That family vacation that needs to be done this summer can hold off, because it's not going to get any better, and the economy is getting worse with the presidential nominees and one dropping out and now Trump. We don't know the way the economy is going to go. We don't know if the Fed's going to save us, okay? So keep your money, sustain it. Do not reinvest it in your business, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of people that can't save their money, and that's understandable, because that's one of them too. You got to be able to save some money during this bad time. Stop spending money. Stop going and doing the normal things like buying tools, buying new equipment, because tools are different than equipment. Equipment's like trailers and trucks. Tools are like, sledgehammers, saws, nails, drills, stuff like that. Don't go off and buy erratic things. Stop taking that vacation. Slow down in what you're doing. Sustain your money. Keep your money handy. Not necessarily save it, but just have it in the background. You know what I mean? Have it, that little nest egg, you know what I mean? So that's one thing you can do. Number 2, get rid of your employees. Yeah. That employee that's eating you up on a daily basis, it's time you let them go, man. It's time that you cut them loose and you tell them, listen, guys, it's either your business or your employee. So let's say you have a junk removal business. You're the entrepreneur and you have a junk removal business, and you're averaging 3 or 4 jobs a week, but you have a full-time employee. You're not doing so good. Here's what I want you to do. Get rid of them. Stop having those expenses in your small mom and pop business, because I know a lot of us are mom and pop. I know a lot of us, including myself. So we need to go outside of the realm and to see what's going on with our business. And one of the biggest expenses are employees. So do not hire anybody. Get rid of your employee and go do the junk removals by yourself. Yes. And whenever you land a huge job, ask somebody to help you, a family member, a friend, anybody. But stop right now while the economy is slow. Because, dude, you're just blowing money. And it's not going to get any better. Okay, here's something else that you can do. Number 3, something else that you can do to keep your business afloat during this slow economy. Things that you can do to keep your business afloat, okay? Here's another one. Ads. Stop buying ads. Stop making those huge expenses in ads, in marketing. Stop it right now. Slow it down. Let's say you're spending $1,500, and I know a lot of people spending $1,500 a month on marketing, SEO, website management. Stop it. Stop it. Slow it down. Do half. Save yourself right now. Because I'm going to tell you what's going on. Right now, if y'all don't read the news, look it up, Google it. Google Ads is having a 20% decline in their ads management. Yes, they are. Facebook is having an 18% decline in their ads. That means 18% and 20% less people are reaching out to these two social media giants for ads. People are declining them. They're slowing them down. Okay, so you need to slow down. If they're slowing down, then you need to slow down. Here, by the way, here's another thing. Kind of think about this. Right now, business is slow. The economy is slow. Google is slow. Facebook ads are slow. Instagram ads, TikTok ads are all slow. Social media giants, business is slow. Their marketing business is slow. So if their marketing business is slow, that means your business is slow. Okay? Do not fall for that trick that, hey, you need to market more. Spend more money, spend less money. Yeah, that's what you need to do, because when business is slow, nobody's going to be calling you anyway. So you're just blowing money on ads and marketing tools that aren't going to work because people aren't looking for it. People are more conscious right now. The homeowner, the landlord are more looking for savings. They're looking for a cheap way to do jobs. Heck, my neighbors right next to my house are doing an eviction, and they didn't even hire me. They're doing it themselves. They got like 8 family members. Yeah, they had 8 family members yesterday evicting this house. And I walked outside and they're like, hey, Ricardo, we decided to do it ourselves. I said, hey, I understand. Times are tough. He goes, yeah, money's really tight right now. My neighbors, like literally right next to me, they're doing their own eviction. The sheriffs were there yesterday when I got there. Yeah, well, in the morning when I got there, the sheriff was out there and I asked what was happening. The homeowners haven't even got there. So they're evicting somebody. Okay, so anyway, what is something else that we can do? Number 4, what is something else that the junk removal entrepreneur can do to keep their business afloat? All right, start offering discounts, especially if they're local. If you know somebody that's local and they need a junk removal clean out, they need some help cleaning out a dumpster enclosure, and they're local and you're not traveling that far, you're just going right down the street and taking a left turn, offer them a better price. Why? They're more likely to call you back if they know you're local too, and mention it to them. Hey, sir, hey, I was just 3 blocks away. I was doing a clean out. I came over here. Listen, usually it'd be $250, but I can do it for $150 because literally I drove 3 blocks and, I'm here at your garage clean out. Boom. There's one. Maybe a contractor calls you out, or a retail management group calls you out, and they're like, hey, we have a shopping center and it's near you. It's off of Beach Street, because that's what I'm doing later today. So I'm going to Beach Street, this is called Basswood Crossing. So Beach Street's like maybe half a mile from here. I'm giving them a deal. I've got to go clean out this dumpster enclosure. I was supposed to be there yesterday. I'm going to go clean out this dumpster enclosure that's a full shit of a mess. It is bad. So I'm going to go out there, jump inside the dumpster, smash it down, throw all the trash in it, and get out of there. But it is bad. It is bad. So I'm going to give them a deal just because it's really close by. And, that's in reality, I'm not spending a lot of gas. Hell, I'm in my Jeep today. So I'm going to go in my Jeep over there. Yeah, I'm really doing that. Anyway, so that is a major idea. Not a major, it's a great idea that you could do to local businesses just to save. You know what I mean? For you to do a small job that's local to help out the local community, but also help out your pockets, because they're going to call you back. Heck yeah. It's all about pricing. Two things, pricing and when. When can you get there? All right. Let's talk about number 5. I think this is number 5. What can you do to kind of keep your business afloat during this slow economy, okay? Morning. Here's something, lower your prices. I know a lot of people are going, oh, shit. Listen, you're charging too much. You're just charging too much. You are charging way too much, and people know you're expensive. Yeah, they do. They know you're expensive, and you've been charging too much for a long time, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna lower your prices. Yep. And when customers call you and they ask you, you know, how much you charge for this, how much you charge for that, what you're gonna tell them is a different price. It's a discounted price. Yeah, do it, guys. Do it. You know, junkguysdfw.net is a discounted, from the start, junk removal service, and we're not going to lower our prices because we're already dead cheap. I mean, hell, we charge $45 for a fridge, $300 for a hot tub, $150 for a trampoline. By the way, we do trampolines like crazy, and satellite dish. So with that said, I want to be able to let y'all know that offer a discount whenever you're going to do an estimate, a free estimate or same day service. Give them better pricing. Bring in revenue. Get that wheel moving, because right now that wheel is stopped and that bank account is stopped. Let's throw some money in there and get it spinning just a little. And what do? Offer better pricing. Change some of your pricing, especially when it comes like to hoarder houses, evictions. Well, of course, we have the free eviction process deal going right now with the major TV network. So we're working for a network right now. We're going to offer free eviction process, but do it the legal way, right? Okay. So those are 5 things that you can do right now to keep your business afloat. And these are just 5 common sense ideas, but I guess I have to say it sometimes because this channel reaches so many people. It reaches so many people, and it helps out so many people. I know a lot of people that reach out to me and say, hey man, I don't know if I could do it during this economy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive. Sorry about that. All right, what is something else that you can do if you're a mom and pop junk removal service and you have a truck and trailer? Here's something you can do. Go get a job. Yeah, start moving. Go get yourself a part-time job. And when you get phone calls, start doing the junk removals on your days off or after 5. So let's say you go and get a Home Depot job where you're working there Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's all you're doing, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, you're doing junk removal. But here's what's going on. You're not getting phone calls Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays anyway. You're just not getting phone calls. So, and if you do get phone calls, you're able to answer the phone, book the call, and then do it on your days off, like Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. You understand what I mean? Or maybe you're doing it after work. Yeah, you're doing it after work. So you go and get yourself a 9 to 5 job, and from 5 to 10 or 5 to 12 at night, a.m. the next day, you're doing junk removal. It goes a long way. Good morning. So if you're able to get a second job, go do it. Go do it, man. Those kids got to eat. Your wife's got to be happy, and the mortgage got to get paid, or the rent's got to get paid. Oh my God. Yeah. So, last night I was in dance class, and I was talking to some dude, and he just recently got a divorce, right? And I don't understand guys like this. I don't understand guys like this. And this is a weird thing. So he separated from his wife. They ended up getting divorced. And he's telling me about him getting all the money out of the bank account, him hoarding the money and leaving his wife out there with no money at all, with no money. I'm like, what? He goes, dude, I told him, dude, this is your ex-wife? He goes, yeah, I took it from her, and she's got the 2 kids. And I'm like, wait, she's got your 2 kids and you took all the money? Yeah. That means she's got to go get a job. And I'm like, so who's going to take care of the kids? Doesn't that fall on you? This guy really hasn't thought of that whole plan, but can you imagine a mother of 2, right? Now she's got to go pay rent. Now she has no money to her name. And now she's got 2 babies she's got to take care of. Fuck, that sucks. I told this guy, dude, that's wrong. Oh, she was a bitch. She didn't do this. She didn't do that, like that. You know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but she's still human. Just act human, dude. Give her some money, dude. And he was just like, oh, you know, he's one of those guys that on Friday and Saturday nights and still grinding it out at a haunted house. He had at a bar grinding it out, if you know what I mean, you know? He's doing something totally different. He's not helping out his community. He's not helping out anything. He cares about himself and how he can move forward in life, but not nobody else. And that's what I'm thinking about. Think about your family, guys. Making a whole circle here. Think about your family. What can you do right now to provide for your family? What can you do right now to help your family survive? You know, because that mother of 2 is struggling right now. God, she's struggling. She's living with her parents right now. And he was telling me last night that she had to move to her parents' house. And I was just like thinking, dude, let it go, dude. I guess as an adult, you have to make these decisions. They were married for 4.5 years. And it's just a horrible thing. So I just prayed for her, hoping that things change. But whenever you have a struggling junk removal service, you got to think about your family first. You got to think about the people that were there for you when you needed their help. I'm pretty sure she was there for him. It sucks, man. This guy was just being a complete dick. You know what's funny is that I got like away from him. I like spread out. So anyway, I went on a rant about something I heard last night. So that's what I went on. So guys, people have families. You have a family. Take care of your family. These are some of the things that you need to do to keep your business afloat. Okay, let's talk about something else. Here we go. What is something else that you can do for your business to help it grow? Okay. Now, a lot of people don't like this, but collaborate with other junk removal companies. Find out what's going on. Holy fuck. Get with other companies and find out what is going on. Get with other companies and find out what you need to do to get the business flowing. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody's hurting right now. Everybody's hurting in the junk removal sphere. Everybody's struggling right now to get their business flowing, to accelerate business, to accelerate starting their truck, going out there and grinding it out. Everybody's hurting right now. We, as a junk removal community, have to collaborate, have to get with other junk removal companies to help grow this industry. Yeah, you know, I realize we are a niche industry. Junk removal is a niche industry. And we are a luxury industry. Yeah, people that have money, reach out to us. Now people don't have money because they're not reaching out to us. And it's a slow industry right now. And that's okay because everything's slow. Can you imagine the movie theaters right now, how they're taking a hit? Holy moly. It's bad enough that COVID killed the movie theaters and all their employees, right? But now the economy's slow. And going to the movies is something that you do with your family, but now you're sitting at home watching Netflix. Because see, going to the movies with a family of 4 costs 60, 70 bucks. It really does, especially if you order food. But staying at home and watching Netflix is free. Yeah, it's like $7.95 a month. It's crazy, huh? And at the comfort of your home. Yeah, I think, and that's just one small business. That's like one small business, movie theaters, right? That's why I brought that up, because I look at businesses all the time when I go inside. I was eating some Asian food the other day, and I walked in there and they had 2 customers during a rush hour time. I was just like, shit, dude. I ordered like 3 plates just to help them out. They were helping. You know how Asian people are. They don't show their emotions. They just like take your money, right? But I was just thinking in my head, dude, fuck. During rush hour of lunch, and it was lunchtime, people are struggling, man. Just go out and look. Only people making money is HEB. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going to happen with the economy. I don't know what Trump is going to do, if he's going to inject checks to everybody during tax return weekend. I have no idea. You know, Bush did it. After September 11th, let me tell you a story really fast. Now I'm going on a rant about the economy. There has been, since I can remember, and I'm 48 years old, since I can remember, there has been only a few times, and I think it's only a few times, right, that the president has issued money into the economy, that they have tossed money into the economy. Yeah. The first time they did it was after the September 11 attacks. The dot-com bubble and the September 11 attacks. President George Jr. Bush gave everybody in the United States a check. Some of these checks, and this was to get the economy rolling. I'm not sure how much he injected into the economy, but I could tell you this. One of my friends had three kids. And each one of those kids, because of each one of those kids, she got $2,500 per head. She got, for her oldest son, who was 16 at the time, she got $2,500. For the 14-year-old, she got $2,500. And for the youngest one, he was 10 at the time, she got $2,500. Yeah. And then herself, she got a $4,500 check. So these were tax checks. These were checks that were written out in about, I think it was like November time. These were actual just government treasury checks that they gave to everyone. I ended up getting a check for, they did it off your income and they did it off if you pay taxes. So I got a small check. I got like $2,200, but it was free. Fuck, I took that money and I spent it on nothing. Ridiculous amount. I think I bought shoelaces. So that was the first time they issued out the, what were they? They were called economic checks. I forgot the name of them, guys. I should have done a little research before this video, but they were called economic checks. Let's just say that. They had a name for them. Okay, so that was the first time. The second time that it ever happened was on COVID. So during COVID in the year 2020, we had an epidemic called COVID. And our president decided to give everyone in the United States this EIDL loans, these extra. Now, if you were just a resident, like a normal person, you were getting a check. You were getting an economic check. But businesses, entrepreneurs, were able to apply online and simply get these ridiculous amounts of loans. Just ridiculous. And there was two loans. There was a PPPL loan, which is a Paycheck Protection Program loan, PPPL loan, and then there was an EIDL loan, Economic Development Loan, that the government, if you paid your taxes and you were a small business owner, you got a loan. Yeah, it was crazy. You got a loan. You automatically applied and you could get a $150,000, $175,000 loan, 75, and there's been so much fraud lately about these loans. During this loan whole thing, this whole idea of loans, the government has officially announced that they've only got 3% of people paying them back. 3% of the United States decided to pay all their loans back. Isn't that crazy? Government gives you money to keep the economy going, and that's what happens. So, with that, saying about the extra paychecks that Bush gave out and our last president during COVID gave out, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen this time. President Donald J. Trump will go in office and he will win the election just because, okay? I don't get into politics. And immediately he's going to try to save this economy by giving out checks to people. Now, I'm not lying to you. This is what's going to happen, okay? And people are going to say, no, Ricardo, it's never happened. Yes, it's happened before because I've seen it happen. Here's what's going to happen. Every individual in the United States will apply for a loan that you will get. It will be a treasury check. You will get a check automatically just for being a United States citizen. Or they're going to start giving out loans to small businesses to keep them afloat, to keep them in business, okay? And that's going to stir up the economy. Then Immediately when he gets in office, President Donald J. Trump, who's a candidate right now, but will win the election, he's going to give out, he's going to go to the Fed and he's going to lower interest rates. Yes, he will. He's going to walk into that office of the Fed and he's going to lower interest rates. He's going to say, guys, the rate has to go to 3. The rate has to go to 2. The rate has to go to, and that's going to stir up the economy because real estate investors, people buying houses, buying cars, will automatically go and see that the rate is so low that they're going to start buying them. Yes, they will. That's what's going to happen. He will issue out checks, he will issue out loans, and he will lower down the rate. Mark my words, that's what's going to happen in this economic new president. That's what's going to happen. All right, guys. So I'm predicting that either all 3 or just one of them. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's the only thing that can keep the economy flowing. That's the only thing to keep this economy flowing. Okay. Now, with that said, I hope you'll understand that this is not the first time that we have been in a recession. This is not the first time that the economy has failed us. It's failed us numerous times, and we've been bailed out, and we will be bailed out again by this president. Because even if he doesn't win, if Donald J. Trump doesn't win, the next president will boost the economy. They will do something. They're going to lower the Fed. The Fed rate will plummet because they were going to lower it. They're going to force the chairman of the Treasury to lower the rate. And that's what's going to happen. And Fannie Mae and all the groups and all the banks will lower the rates because the president issues a warning to everybody. Yep, and that will keep the economy flowing. So hopefully we can hang on till maybe, hopefully December or January, and you'll see the economy will start gaining traction. But honestly, I don't see it really gaining a lot of traction until maybe mid of next year. So if we can survive, that will be in a better place. Yes, we will be in a better place. Okay, now guys, with that said, this is the end of the video. Don't forget, let me mention something. Don't forget, if you are a homeowner or a landlord and you have an eviction nightmare and you don't want to go through the court process, reach out to me. I'll give you a free eviction. I will kick those squatters out of your house so fast. Sign up below this video for a free eviction process. Sign up below. We are going to be a part of a major TV network. They are looking for homeowners or landlords that have this process but don't want to go through the actual court process to get the eviction. It costs money. It costs money hiring police officers, sheriffs. It costs money getting the permits. It costs money going through the process of the court process, and it takes time. It's really hectic. So, below this video, I will have a sign-up process. Now, I don't have it right now, so I'm driving, of course. I can't get on my phone and add the link. But when I get home, I'm going to start adding those links to my TikTok. I will add the links to my LinkedIn, to YouTube channel, to Facebook. I'm going to add all that stuff to these videos, okay? And they can sign up below. And listen, here's how it benefits the junk removal owner. If you are a junk removal owner and a landlord or a homeowner just called you about the eviction process and you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, this major TV network is going to start filming mid-August or late August. All we need is a candidate. So reach out to Ricardo, let me know, and I will tell the producer, the casting director, and they will reach out to the customer themselves, and they will work out a deal where you can be part of the show with me. Because I am going to be part of the show. I'm going to be part of the pilot for this major TV network coming up. Okay, guys? So with that said, I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and contact me if you need an eviction for free. Bye-bye.